Hello guys, kumusta po tayo lahat sa ating mga Kazuki? This is Julie again at your service. So, at this time, I will be talking about on how to check for the legit accredited agencies which are offering these vacancies for abroad. Because it's just recently somebody asked me on what are the legit agencies that they could apply for, and so I'm gonna show you how to look for the legit agencies and with the job orders. So, of course, for us to know that this agency is legit, so we need to check on the POI website. So, I am here on the web, so we are searching here. So, I'm gonna press this one, Philippine Overseas Employment. And so I go with this with the POA website. I go on the online services and verification of agencies with job orders. Okay, so I'm gonna press this one, and so you can see the job orders by agency, by country, by position. Let's say if you want to check which country you prefer, and then maybe all, then just submit. So these are the all countries with the different positions and the different agency and the different data proofs of the job orders here. Okay, so these are the recent job orders approved. So it is 2022. So the latest is by next 2 years, so 2022. So this is Romania Worker Construction by Jing International Placement and Promotion Services. So if you have preferred, if you are looking for a preferred country, so you can just choose. So you can see here Romania, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Congo, Oman, Malaysia. So and with the positions here, so they have already job orders. So it's better if with the job orders. But usually, guys, with the agency, they are posting positions which job orders are not yet ready. It's usually like that. So as you can see here, because sometimes if job order is already there, of course it's already someone is already waiting to fill in that position. Okay, so these are the agencies which have job orders here. So if you're looking for preferred, let's say if you want to go to Japan, then you can just choose Japan. Or so these are the all countries. So if you want to prefer the country, so you can just choose this one. So probably if you want to go to Curacao or whatsoever there, so you can just choose here the country. Maybe France. Let's see for the France. All right, so France, recently there's no job orders for France because this was last year, 2019, October 4, 2019. Okay, so let's go back. All right, so these are the all countries, but if you also want to look for, okay, so let's go back to that one. So if you want to look for by agency, the different agencies which is legit or by position. So if if by position, let's say you need to type which position you're applying for. But let's see for by agency. Select agency. So these are the agencies So if you cannot see the agency in here, which means something wrong with their license, probably maybe it's not been renewed or whatsoever reason it is. So these are the legit agencies here. So 1010 Efficients, humans. So you can, of course, if we check one by one, so there are lots of agencies in here. So it's hard if you check one by one for the job orders for this because it will take you time. All right, so there are lots of agencies in here which are accredited by POEA. There, so it's they have lots of agencies in here. So I think if you're looking for job, it's easy for you to go for the country you preferred for, or uh, let's say for the first dynamic. Let's check for the first dynamic in here. So these are the job orders approved by First Dynamic Personal Resources. So it's got ready here. So Canada, they have caregiver, only one and one. And Canada is machinist, they got two here. New Zealand too. They have at least lots of job orders for New Zealand. And they got also for Canada, painter, auto operator, food processing, which I had already posted in my last videos with all of this one, especially for Canada. But as I've said that job orders usually come lately after the posting. So if you want to look really for job orders ready here, then if you go back to the agency, they said, oh, it's already filled out. Okay, so usually what I'm doing in checking is I'm just checking for the work abroad. Then if it's easy for you to check if which positions you are into. Let's say for agriculture, if you are an agriculturist, then it's better for you to just click the agriculture here. So it's jobs by position. You can also search jobs by country, jobs by agency, but that of course, if by agency, then you need to go one by one with the agency. So it's easy, I think, if you have preferred country, let's say country. So these are the countries, top countries here: Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Australia, Hong Kong, Maldives, USA, Qatar, Kuwait. So these are the countries you can choose to if you're looking for. Let's say if you want to go to Canada, then you just press this Canada here, and so these are the latest job vacancies for Canada. All right, and perhaps you can also see the agency in here, but sometimes if you check for the agency, let's say this glass and aluminum fabricator and installer is offered by Finest Asia Resources agency, then you need to go to the Philippine Overseas Employment, and then you look for the um, Finest Asia. So let's check. So in order for you to be um, sure that this agency is legit offering these jobs, then of course we need to go to the POA website. So we will check for finest. All right, so this one, so it is here, Finest Asia Resources Incorporation. Okay, so this agency is legit, offering all of this and let's check for this. They posted for glass and aluminum and for Canada. So for sure, this one is still for manpower pooling only, which means there's no job order yet ready yet for this, because as we can check here, we go back here. So there's no Canada yet here. which means still for manpower pooling only, which means that the job order is not yet ready for this job. All right, so maybe it's easy for those who are looking for job if they got some positions, especially those let's say for um okay, so service, let's say for food technology or those server, maybe you can go to food technology or service, heavy equipment or home improvement. So or service others or hotel and restaurants, food or household service. So household service is this one is for the domestic helper. All right, so let's say for the service others. So head of sales, so T-boy, truck driver, female cleaners. So that's how to find for job. And yes, then of course, if you see this one, then you need to check for the agency offering this if this is a legit agency. All right, so that's how to check for the legit agencies and how to look for how to find for jobs posted. And of course, if you go to the agency here, then you can see the, let's say this one for the CAMOX, so you can see the details for the agency offering these jobs. All right, so I hope that this topic is that gives information for those who are looking for jobs. And thank you for your time watching. If you are still new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. This is Julie again saying have a great night. Bye bye. See you again on my next video.